Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well and having another fantastic day. And when you clicked on this video, you might have thought, Dak, this makes no sense. This video feels so random. What is this going to even be about? That's a good question to have, my friends. But before I get into that, I just want to say that randomness has been a very popular theme on my channel as of late with a lot of my recent videos, from gaming content with my Bread of the Show series with Daddy Dak on MLB The Show 25 to um, trying random things like different foods and drinks that I've found, whether it's Dollar Tree, Walmart, whatever the case, to talking about various things, whether it's very common and made known on this channel or not. And notice how I said Dollar Tree, because that's what this video is about. Today, we're going to talk about why Dollar Tree is absolutely underrated, because I think, at least in my opinion, Dollar Tree is absolutely underrated. And I'm kind of laughing that I'm giving all this energy because in trying to talk about this in a previous take, I was going so deep into talking about why it's underrated, and then I kept kind of, I guess, contradicting why it's underrated by saying that some of it's not worth it. And I'm like, if it's supposed to be underrated, why am I telling people that some of it's not worth it? Because that makes zero sense. But I don't know if I can do. I want to tell you why Dollar Tree is one of the most underrated places that, at least in my opinion, that I've been to. Now, a great example of why I say this is that, well, for context, I know, it's now $1.25, $1.25 store because they raised their prices, but that doesn't change the fact that it's still an underrated place to go to when you want to buy a lot of stuff for really, really cheap. Now you could go to other like cheaper places. Maybe Walmart can be in that conversation, and out of various places depending on what you're getting, what you're buying, and so on and so forth. But a great example of this is a few weeks ago, before I made this video, I ended up going to Dollar Tree to purchase a lot of items, which happened to be a lot of food and a lot of beverages that, at least for a lot of the drink, at least the drinks portion, the majority of them were purchased to try for the videos that a lot of you have already seen. And so I walked out of that store with about 6 bags worth of stuff. So it's a mixture of frozen dinners, a lot of like chips, and I think crackers and drinks, and a handful of other various things. And guess how much I spent? Now, if I went to Walmart, Target, or Kroger and bought the same exact things, or at most the similar things, because obviously some places carry this stuff and some places don't. So substitutes would be the best way to describe that. If I went to those stores, it'd be between at least 75, 80 bucks, maybe up to $100, $150. And I didn't pay that much. I paid double digits. I paid less than 90 bucks, 80 bucks, 70 bucks, even less than 60 bucks. I only paid about 50 bucks for all the stuff I purchased. Now, I took a picture of it. Hopefully, it's on the screen where my hand is hovering. I can't guarantee that. So imagine if it's not here, imagine there's a picture where my hand is. I got all that, besides a handful of other stuff that you might see in the picture, for only 50 bucks. That's the big thing of why I think it's underrated, is that if you walk into it, it's very simple, it's very calm, it's very chill. That's the thing I like about it, is that there's a lot of things you can get your hands on. You can, obviously, not everything's going to be $1.25. There's $3 items, $5 items, maybe $7, $10 items. But either way, it's still cool. I think a lot of it is still worth the price. Obviously, one big disclaimer is that if you want quality over quantity, obviously go to other stores like Target, Kroger, Walmart, Best Buy, or wherever you're going, or like whatever you're purchasing, go to those places if you're expecting quality over quantity. Because I mean, obviously, it's not going to be the greatest quality. It's not going to be the best, greatest thing of all time that you've seen in your life, but that doesn't mean it takes away from the experience. It's still awesome stuff. Because there are a lot of random things that I've seen. They have toys, they have coloring books, they have books to read, they have books for the Sudoku, they have, I think, picture frames, they have cleaning supplies, they have they have soap, they have body wash, they have dish soap, they have makeup supplies if you need it, they have kitchen supplies, they have towels, they have, I think, even like socks, frozen dinners, chips, crackers, cookies, candy, chocolate, to gift bags and markers and school supplies and DVDs, CDs, movies, a lot of other electronics that you probably wouldn't expect to find at Dollar Tree. Obviously, that little like 10-second tangent felt super random. Sorry, I was trying to find or trying to remember what exactly that I found or what I could find at Dollar Tree. There's a lot that you can find, and probably some stuff that I might not purchase or care about, but you would probably get. But like I said, it's an absolutely phenomenal store, and if you have never been to one, you're missing out on a lot of great deals. There's a lot of stuff that you can go to a place like Walmart or Target and maybe spend about $4 to $5 on that single item, and then you go to and find a kind of just about the same item at Dollar Tree, and it's gonna be like $2 or $3. So you're paying maybe half the price or a quarter of the price, and that's why I think Dollar Tree is absolutely underrated because there's a lot of stuff you can get, and it's an absolutely awesome thing to be able to have the opportunity to not have to spend a bunch of money to just basically satisfy myself and purchase a lot of things I might need or might not need, or even just purchase food at times. So I know that this little video probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense to you, but yeah, I actually enjoyed making this video. Doing stuff like this is stuff I enjoy. Doing YouTube videos and creating content for you guys is something I absolutely love. So that being said, yeah, I think there were a lot of other words and a lot of things I could have said that honestly I was trying to think of while I was talking, but it went from being here to the window in front of me going and just disappearing. So yeah, there are a lot of things that I forgot to say, but that's okay. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, hope you want to enjoy today's video. Hope you have yourself another fantastic day and fantastic week. I'll see you on the next one, and consider checking out the rest of my channel. Comment down below what you want to see next. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Adios, amigos.